Hey everyone, welcome to Key Comic Reviews. This is episode number 3. My name is Pat Beam. I'm the owner of Old Fashioned PB&J. You can find me on Instagram at Old Fashioned PBJ. You can find me on eBay as Old Fashioned PB&J. And in episode number 3, we're going to discuss Tales to Astonish number 90, first appearance of the Abomination. Abomination is your other similar Hulk-type character created by Stan Lee in the late 60s. Artist was Gil Kane on the book. I'm not going to review any of the Submariner stuff because honestly, this is really just about the key first appearance, right? So, we start out our comic with the Hulk going through and on this rampage and destroying all this stuff. And he's being controlled by this stranger who's like an alien galactic type being who is not going to matter much for the rest of this book. So the stranger's mind controlling the Hulk because he is deemed that the humans do not deserve Earth and that he's going to use the Hulk as his vessel to destroy them all. But first he's got to go handle some business in another galaxy and he leaves. So there we go. Stranger here, stranger gone. Just like real life. So the Hulk decides that he's going to go to the closest army base and destroy all the missiles and planes so that they can't defend themselves against him and he can go on and take care of what he's got to take care of. So upon his arrival, because we all know that he jumps everywhere, he's coming in for his landing, and as he's coming in for his landing, he's turning back to Bruce Banner for a reason that I don't understand. Maybe it's because the stranger left, he's not mind controlling him anymore. I don't know. So as he's landing, Banner's like, I better stay the Hulk because if I change now, I'm just going to go splat. So he takes his landing, slips into an alleyway at the army base, and turns back to Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner says, oh my god, the Hulk's being mind controlled by the stranger. He's going to destroy the Earth. I have to do something about it, even if it means, dun 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 dun, I'm going to have to kill the Hulk. So how's he going to do it? Well, he's going to go to the same machine that created the Hulk. Well, it was a gamma bomb, but he's got a gamma machine at the base. He's going to go turn it up to 11, Spinal Tap style, and he's going to zap the Hulk with so much radiation that it kills him. Therefore, we will have no Hulk or Bruce Banner any longer. Not dramatic at all. So, from that point, we go now to General Ross, Glenn Talbot, Betty Ross, and a random MP standing in a room discussing how there's been 3 assassination attempts on Betty Ross, and Betty's been searching for Bruce, and Talbot's telling her, oh, you don't need to find him, you do so much better without him in your life. And Ross is like, look, we have a spy amongst us. We've had assassination attempts on my daughter here. We need to do something about it. If you guys don't get this taken care of, I'm going to have all your hides. The MP goes, you can count on us, or whatever the nonsense he spews, and they break away from each other. So the MP goes into Banner's lab, where he pulls out a miniature camera that's about this big, and he starts taking pictures. Now, apparently, the MP is our spy, and he's going to sell the pictures of the gamma machine to the highest bidder so that another country can create a whole bunch of Hulks. I mean, it's really... So, he's taking the pictures. He hears someone coming, so he sneaks off and hides in a dark corner. In walks Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner goes through, I'm going to have to make the adjustments. I'm going to destroy the Hulk, blah, blah. He's typing... Gets it all set up, walks over to the machine, which has a foot switch, so we have a deadly gamma machine and an open, like, the door is not even closed in the damn lab, so I don't know who's thinking about this stuff, but we're gonna nuke Bruce Banner with the hallway, right into the hallway, apparently. So, just as he's about to activate the foot switch, in comes Talbot with a bunch of other MPs. You're under arrest, Banner, we've been looking for you. Dramatic, no, you don't understand, I have to complete this. No, I have my orders. Banner's gone. Out walks the MP, spy, and says, what was he going to do? Was he going to increase his power? He goes, this is the machine that created the Hulk. It was a bomb. It wasn't a machine. Anyway, so he walks over to the foot switch and zaps himself, because that's what I would do and that's what you would do. And lo and behold, he starts transforming into this new fish lizard creature. And he decides that he's like, oh, I better take my foot off the switch before it goes too far and I end up hurting myself or something. So he's like, oh my god, I'm powerful. I'm the most powerful being in the world. I'm more powerful than the Hulk. First thing I got to do, though, I got to destroy the machine that created me so no one else can do this. So he picks up, Frankenstein style, grabs something, bang, and that's done. The machine's broken. Now he's going to go on a rampage through the base. At which point, he comes across Betty Ross, General Ross, and was it Major Talbot? I think it is. And they're like, "Oh my God, what is this thing?" Betty Ross goes, "What is this abomination?" Where the spy goes, "That's a fitting name because I am the abomination, and I'm going to destroy everything and rule the world like every other bad guy ever." So he starts smashing stuff. He goes, "I don't know." He says, "I don't know how impervious I am to the missiles and the guns, so I better get out of here." Well, Bruce Banner sees this and he says, "Oh no, I better get the Hulk because someone's got to stop this guy." He transforms to the Hulk. Hulk says, Hulk smash out of puny cell, breaks out of the cell, goes, and we get an awesome Hulk and Abomination fight. Hands down the best part of the comic starts now. So they start going at it. It's a slugfest between these two giant green shaven gorillas, and it's awesome. It lasts probably like 10 to 12 panels. And the Abomination's talking all this trash to him because he's like, "You're just an idiot." He's like, "You've got the brain of a pea. I still have I'm 100 times smarter than you, I'm faster than you, and I'm stronger than you." And he's knocking him up. End result, Hulk gets KO'd. He's knocked out. Abomination turns around, grabs Betty Ross for his hostage, leaps away. General Ross looks to Talbot. He goes, "Don't hold your fire because you might hit my daughter." So off goes the Abomination. Talbot and Ross look at each other. They go, "We finally found someone to defeat the Hulk, but what does it cost us?" Not dramatic there either at all. And that's where we end. So, overall, I'm not a huge Gil Kane artwork guy. I'm sorry to all you guys who love his stuff, but it really lacked in a lot of ways. As far as the Silver Age goes, I'll take for Marvel, I'm going to stick with Kirby. That's my personal favorite for Silver Age Marvel. A little bit of Neil Adams, some Steranko maybe, but the Gil Kane doesn't do it for me. That's my personal opinion. Don't kill me for it. The story was typical Stan Lee. A big flair for the dramatic, but it was fun, right? It's got some espionage in there. You got some spy stuff. You've got a brawl between these two Goliaths, so that's pretty cool. And last but not least, personally, Abomination is my favorite Hulk villain, by far. It's not close. There's not a second place. It's the Abomination, or I really don't care. So, how do I rank the book? I'm going to rank it as a solid B. The artwork's probably coming in at around a C+. The story is going to hit about a B. We don't have the origin yet, I'm sorry. The first appearance was pretty cool. So I like that. As far as holding up to today's storytelling has grown leaps and bounds. But I find this to be enjoyable. It's necessary for my collection. I love villains. The Abomination is awesome. The cover is kind of sad because we don't get him on it. In issue number 91, though, you do. So, overall grade, B. Should you own it? If you're a fan of him like me, is it a must-own? Probably not. Is it a great story? Probably not. So, like I said, we'll give it a B. All right? I'll see you guys next week, and we will review another book and see what we got where, and I think next time we might be going to the Copper Age.